Hi, Nelly. My eye just started hurting. What the heck? Let me find something to play.
We're not against
rap. We're not against rappers, but we are against them.
We're not against rappers, but we are against those thugs.
Hi guys, I don't know what's going on with my eyeball. It just started hurting. You know what I just realized, because I've been so focused with finishing my hair, and this is what we got from yesterday. My hair's wet right here, by the way. I have to wet it to put it back. But I realized I've been so focused on doing my hair on this side, and I haven't dyed my hair black on this side, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, is that gray hairs or is that blonde? Well, guess what, shorty doo-wop? Guess what, shorty doo-wop? So, son ganas. Somebody said on my video of my nails, I'm gonna make a video tomorrow, a remake of a video of my nails, because you know I did a little video of what my nails look like, and I didn't realize there's like a specific way that you're supposed to basically pose your nails. So I'm gonna do them like this. Is that better? The next time that I pose my nails, I'll be like that. Look at my nails, girl. Are they cute? Yeah or no? Because going like this and trying to keep a steady hand as it is, my motherfucking pinky is crooked. And that, are you serious? So I'm gonna do it like that. That's how I'm gonna do my videos. It's like, the fuck? And you know what's the funniest thing ever? The funniest thing ever, that there's a bunch of videos on TikTok of girls doing their, taking pictures of their nails, and they do crazy fucking, they do some crazy ass shapes. The funny thing, Titi actually did that. It's like, girl, what is he doing? Hold on, let me put some of this. Because I don't think this is blonde. And then I'll be doing the crown. I realized when I was looking for a picture, like an inspo picture for a look today, that I never posted the other look that I did, which was like the cheetah liner. I never posted it. Hi, queen. Hi, baby girl. How are you? Bro, today I went up to my husband and I'm like, please give me some energy. Give me some energy to go live. And man, do I have a lot to share with you guys, but I have to wait a little longer to share what I've been going through. I'm just putting black eyeshadow. This is like a temporary fix, but imagine if it starts raining or something and it's all dripping. But I got so much compliments on my nails. At first, I was worried that my complexion was too dark, but I actually am falling in love with them more and more. I think my nail tech is the best, you guys. If you guys live in Albuquerque or Rio Rancho or even Santa Fe, because I used to drive all the way from Santa Fe for my nail tech. If Titi wakes up, I'll have you show you her birthday nails. Her nails are beautiful too. I could give you his info because he doesn't take walk-ins. He only does by appointment, but he's amazing, you guys. At first, I was like, my complexion is too dark for the nails, but I don't know. I feel like it goes now. It's because I got extra sunburn this summer. I would never do that if I'm going now. Imagine all that black shadow. No, but it works. It really works. I'm just saying, imagine if it rained. But as long as, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it. Yeah, it doesn't even come out. See? I'm all trying to make it drip down. Hey, it works. I mean, it works, girly. It works. See? I'm telling you guys. Don't mind my hair. But it works. Look, even when now that I brushed it and it's wet, it's still there, bro. I should probably not do it with this brush. To bring these ones this way. Having my hair half and half is such a bitch because I always have to try to part the blonde. My hair's all wet on this side. Anyways, I'm not gonna leave it like this. Let's put a clip up here so it stays. But it works, you guys. Like, actually, I've seen a lot of people doing it. Wipe it. No, you don't have to match your nails to your complexion, but it's like sometimes certain colors that you wear doesn't look right with your complexion. Does that make sense? So it's not like you have to, but me personally, I felt like I just felt like my complexion was super dark. Like basically that it made me look darker because I got really sunburned this summer. That's all I was saying. Not that deep though. But yes, it works. Hey, and then Sandra, you guys end up going out on the streets and then you're like, Chris, you fucking lied to me. My whole face was black. But for real, you just seen. I mean, I even did it where it was completely wet. Or you know what else you can do? Waterproof mascara. I actually have this stuff, but I don't really like to use it. This is the Tresemme Root Touch Up, and it's a black spray. But this stuff, I don't really care for it, to be honest. This one I feel like will fall off. It's a temporary hair color to conceal gray roots in seconds. ¿Quién sabe, amiga? See, in that one you can see, look. Lately, I've been thinking about. Can you see it? The eyeshadow, I think, works better. So, mascara works, you guys. The black mascara. But anyways, if you guys are in, live around Albuquerque area and you want to go to the best nail tech in the Duke City. By the way, it ain't that hard to do stuff with your nails. I do dishes, I wipe my ass, I cook, I freaking do everything with my nails. So even with with my nails, I can still put on my contacts. This is my left or my right? My right. It ain't that hard. It's just getting used to it. But honestly, I hadn't gotten my nails done since I got my wedding nails in May. I hadn't gotten my nails done, so sometimes I get used to not having nails. So no lie, when I first go get them done, and since I get them so long, like I think I won't go any longer than this length, but I feel like they just look cuter when they're longer. Or if you get short nails, they have to be like short. If not, like mid-length, I feel like it's just doesn't really do the job. Hold on, there's something down here. Oh, I scrubbed that. This song to the love of my life. Why?
To go to the chiropractor to get rid of that sciatica pain, right? What will that do? And he said, yeah, if they adjust it, it could go away. Helps. So I just watched this video on how to pop your back for that.
And you think it works?
About 90% of the pain is gone.
You did it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's crazy. You have to get in a push-up position, and then you bring this leg across. And you put all like your weight on this side like that, and then you get your elbow and dig it into your knee, and just keep twisting until it pops. Boom. Does it like right down here?
Yeah.
I did it on both sides, and like for real, when I would get out of the bed, it would hurt.
And now you're
Just
fine.
standing, I could still feel it, but it's not even half as bad. It's like 90% gone, Chris. I'll do it again tomorrow. Maybe it'll be
Completely gone.
100%. But when the guy
What if it makes it worse? Because I heard that popping your like any bones makes it worse.
When the guy did it though, his went like 3 times, and mine just did it once on each side.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't know if I did it right all the way, but
Maybe.
it really does feel. I couldn't even do this. Like I still feel a little bit, you know what I mean? But like in the nighttime when I'm laying down, it's like this shit's getting unbearable. Like really, like I just don't want to deal with it no more.
It was probably from sitting down so much.
That's exactly what it's from.
Maybe you need to get like one of those things for your truck, like
What I needed
a back thing.
Yeah. No, I need to buy a new seat. Those badass ones from Freightliner, the $800 ones. I sat in it at the dealership. It's like a freaking lazy boy recliner, Chris. Super comfortable. Like on Flea's truck, on his seats, they're real stiff. But they feel good, like, you know what I mean?
That's what we need for the bed, is stiff
And mine's all, my chair's all fucking broken in, so it's all longo and fucking, what? So you could kind of feel like you're sitting lopsided because the cushion's worn down on one side. But it does.
My nose is so stuffed. Is that air on?
I was hoping that Nicole would finish that job, man.
No, probably in the morning.
I don't know.
I mean, well, it is Friday too, so I don't know.
They have to finish it unless they have to do some more dirt work because it rained so bad, Chris. Like that little parking lot was flooded. It's not a little parking lot.
All the way to the 3.
It was flooded, Chris.
Hi, Raquel.
So they probably had to redo some shit.
In Santa Fe? That was in Santa Fe?
Yeah. This is how bad it was, Chris. It was me, Flea, and then 2 other trucks from Albuquerque. We had pulled up loaded, Chris, right? Full of asphalt. And we were sitting there waiting while they were doing the huddle. They were doing it, we're waiting for our turn. Started pouring. The guy came up to the truck. He said, we're going to call it, bro. It's too bad.
Because of the rain?
Yeah, so we were getting ready to leave. And then he came back and knocked on the door. And he's like, hold on. He said, let's wait a minute. It might just pass through, right? And it did. It stopped. And it was sprinkling. But like I said, it got too flooded. And they were like, no, we're just going to call it. You know what they did with those 4 truckloads? Threw it all away.
I'm not going to know what you guys did with it. I don't know anything about trucking.
4
You want me to guess?
fucking loads of asphalt, Crystal. That's about 100 a ton. That's $1,500 each truck. That's $6,000 that we just fucking threw away.
Well, they must have money to do that.
Well, they bid on the job and they have a large profit margin, but once they start doing shit like that, now they're cutting into their profits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm sure the plant worked a deal with them, like, okay, we'll eat half and you eat half. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, I wish I knew somebody that would buy this load off me right now. I'd go take it to them and dump it in their yard or
So
something.
you guys just threw it away?
Just throw it away. If nobody would have been there, I would have took that fucker and I just found somebody.
These are my conversations
Give me
with
500.
Michael.
Give me $500. Give me $800.
Half of the time, I don't know what his trucker language is, but I just be a supportive wife and listen. Just like my makeup stuff, he doesn't even, half the shit doesn't know, but he listens. Like he's asking me to guess about some shit. What did you ask me to guess?
What we did with the wasted asphalt.
I don't even know what asphalt is.
It's what you drive on every day.
Well, why not say the street cement freaking...
It's not cement, bro. Asphalt.
Well, how am I going to know that? How would I know that? But I sit here and pretend like I know. See?
It's dirt, sand, rocks, oil, gasoline. Heated up to an extreme temperature, at least over 700 degrees.
This is my conversations with him since he became a trucker.
Think how hot that shit. When I was sitting in that parking lot for over an hour with the load in my truck. Drove all the way back to the plant, dumped it, and when I dumped it, steam was still coming off that shit.
Oh, wow.
And it got rained on. That's how hot that shit is.
What would happen if that, like, you touched it accidentally or it got dumped on you?
I hold it. It would have burned the shit.
But what if it did? Like,
I'm
let's
sorry.
just say someone
So-
accidentally dumps it on somebody.
Fucking
They
die.
would die.
So when, like, after you dump it, you have to clean out the back of your truck, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to crawl in between the gate and the box, and I'll be scraping the shit off the gate so it doesn't get stuck, right? And little specks, pebbles will fall from the top because the gate's like this. I mean, the box. So it falls from the top, and it'll stick on your skin, and you can feel it burning you.
Oh, like
it's
lava.
not like super hot.
I picture lava.
It's not super hot, but it's hot enough to where you're like, damn, you gotta flick it off, you know what I mean? And then it sticks on you because it's sticky. Ooh, but I love the way that shit smells. Smells
But
like
does anybody on here know what he's talking about? Because I sure as hell don't. I don't. But I listen.
I love the way it smells because it smells like money.
Like you said, something about the box and the what?
Gate.
And the gate. The fuck that is, but...
You've seen the truck? What's on the back of my truck? A box, right? And then how do you
it's a
think it comes
trunk.
out?
It's a trunk to a truck. That's what I see. A trunk. Like the back, okay, the white truck.
Like you.
It's
You're
like a
just using
trunk.
a toothbrush on your eyebrow.
Basically, exactly. Now you're speaking my language. This is a toothbrush to him.
You should have sprayed this with hairspray. It's getting loose.
Or you can. There's some right here. Right there, look. But don't spray it in here, though. Because then the room will stay smelling like it. Hi, Trucker Michael. I'm serious. Sometimes, like, he's telling me these stories and I'm just like, okay. And then, like, when I have to tell him a story that obviously, like, Cheesemay or whatever, with, like, influencer world drama that's going on, you know, all the Cheesemay that's be happening, and then I'll tell him that I need him to be a girl for the next, like, 5-10 minutes, just like, fuck that bitch, you know, talk some shit like he's my girl, like my friend girl. I mean, he's my best friend, my husband, my baby daddy, and my best friend. So sometimes he has to be a girl, and I support him. Half the time I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I listen. I'm just like, okay. Like, the box, dude, what the fuck? That whole truck looks like a box. How am I gonna know what part is the box? I don't know. But I listen. But when we used to watch Baddies, like, he would watch it with me and be very supportive. Remember when we used to watch Baddies?
Yeah.
He was very supportive. So if he... You know, there's some men that don't be... Oh, you guys are straight up watching me. Yes, I gotta do this. Men sometimes don't really give a shit about what girl got, like, our Cheesemay. But he listens to my crap, so...
This reminds me of, like, a snake, you know?
They still haven't seen what JJ looks like because I said I was gonna do a YouTube video and post it.
When his hair grows, he's bald.
And I haven't. And I almost posted it today because I was recording them. Is he asleep?
I'm putting him down right now.
Okay, he needs a little bad.
It's gonna be 10:30. Oh,
And June. Yeah, he needs to go to sleep. I almost posted him on Snapchat. But half of the stuff he be saying, I don't know. But him and Nathaniel, like, they speak in their own language. And then me and Serenity speak our language. I have my own little language with all of them. But yeah. I understand what he is saying because my dad owned a gravel pit. He also owned a semi-trucks. Oh, okay. See, I don't know none of that. I really don't, like... I will learn it eventually, but sometimes he be telling me this stuff, and I am so clueless. I'm just, like, I do pay attention, you know, it's not like I don't pay attention and I ignore him and just shake my head. Like, I do pay attention to what he's saying in case, like, later on he, I don't know, quizzes me, just plain, like, to see if I'm paying attention. So I do pay attention, but do I know what he's talking about? No, I really don't. So I'm gonna try to do a neon look on my eyes. I saw this really cute eyeshadow. It's like the neon, the 90s heart, but it's like two big ones. And it has the hot pink on it. But it kind of look. Do you guys remember for a minute there was a bunch of girls doing kind of like a face mask that goes across the face like this, a certain color, and then they add a bunch of designs. It's like that. but I really like the hearts in it. But I also found another look. I want to do something that will go with my nails. Yes, my honey watches whatever I like to watch. It never fails. Yeah. See, but me and hubby watch, like, we have a lot of stuff we like to watch. The only thing that me and him don't really share together, like he got all into true crime stories with me. So he got into that, or whenever I was watching baddies, like, he really don't give a shit. And he would watch it with me, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of ass and titties. So I'm pretty sure that's why, you know, I'm just saying. But he would look away whenever the girls, you know, be fighting and their titty pops out and they're all fighting. He'd look away and stuff. Or, for example, like, whenever we started watching Yellowstone, like 2 years ago, I think is when we first started watching it. And I was like, dude, I don't really care much for country. And that's what I was picturing, because he's like, it's about a bunch of cowboys. And I'm like, what the fuck? But then, girl, I'm like, these ain't just any cowboys. There's some gangsta fucking cowboys. I fell in love with Rip. I'm like, he's mine. And I only share with some of the Slay girlies, because I know some of the Slay girlies on here, they like Rip too. So I only share with y'all, but then I became a big old fan about it. But at first I was like, dude, I don't want to watch no country shit. Like, I don't really care for it. But bro, that show is the best. So then the only thing that I could honestly say that I don't really care much for, but he does, anything to do with the news. Like, anything to do with politics, anything to do with shit like that, no thank you. But him and, like I said, my oldest son, Nathaniel, he is all into stuff like that. So they speak their own world language, like. They will sit here and they can have a whole conversation about it, and I'm just like, what? I don't get involved. I go on with my day. But I try to, like, kind of learn his language too. Well, work language. I don't bother learning the whole politics shit, because I just don't like to get into any of that. But it's crazy because sometimes, like, I'll try, and I think it's because when we lived at the old house in the trailer, I don't know if you guys remember, I used to go live in my master bedroom, because I had a double wide, but it was a 3-bedroom double wide, and Jaden was still a baby. He was little, and every time that I would go live, Michael would be asleep in the background, and you could hear him snoring super loud in the background. And it's so funny because at the time, like, obviously I didn't have a big following, but all the girls that were on there with me, I probably had more viewers then than what I do now, because of Facebook being so fucked up, which is crazy to say. But everybody was so used to him being in the background snoring away. That shit's hilarious. And you know what I noticed, you guys? That even though my views, they go from 60 to 100 viewers, like, they won't go past that. My replays, like, the numbers triple, which is so fucking crazy. And it's not like they just click on it and bounce. Like, people actually stay, like, the girls stay and watch, and because it shows me, like, the average time, like, how much people stay, and a lot of people stay. So I think that a lot of girls are not getting notified when I go live, but they see the replay, which is so weird. I think, well, I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed it does it to everybody. I think the only way I'm gonna be able to switch that up so that my views go back up is I have to be that annoying influencer that's on live 24/7 doing a whole lot of nothing. And that's just not me, dude. Like, I just can't do that shit. I have so much going on, and what am I gonna be like, oh, let's go live and go with me to go take my kids to practice. Go with me to go and pick them up. Go with me to the grocery store. Watch me fucking put my groceries away. Groceries, grocery haul. Nobody cares about your grocery motherfucking haul. I know I don't. Yeah, see, a lot of people don't get the actual live till like way later on, or they have to come to my actual page and see if I'm live and catch me live. It's so weird. So it's not like I don't want to do it, but I just don't want to. Like I've always told you guys, whether I have 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 0 viewers, I'll go live. It's never been about the numbers, because I've always been like, I've always gone live when I first started going live, when I first started having drama, and I would always be on violations, you guys, and they would literally not allow me to have more than 30 viewers. So it goes through stages. Like, it wouldn't let me go, it would let me go up all the way to 60 viewers, and then slowly it would start throwing everybody out. And I know it would throw people out because a lot of girls would be commenting, Facebook just threw me out, and this is the second time they threw me out, and then they just don't try coming back, because for what if Facebook's gonna keep throwing them out? So it would go from 60 live views, and then it would push everybody out slowly but surely, and then it would stay at 30. So it would go 30, 31, 32, 33, and then it would drop back to 30, and it would kind of balance between those numbers. And then after a while, it would finally let me go stay at 60, and it would balance from 60 to 80. So it would kind of start moving up. And then eventually we would be at the 300, 500. Yeah, so I know Facebook be on a whole nother level of crazy. But what can we do? Where is my... I don't know. You were on that one. Yeah, see, it doesn't show anybody. And I used to do the text alerts, but my kids are like mad at me about the remind thing, which is, that's what it's under, the text alerts, because it's under Slayy'z or Crystal Slayy'z. I don't know if you guys remember the ones that are on it. So my kids' school, they actually use the remind thing, and Junior was like, Mom, every time that they say something about remind, they always say, instead of calling my name, they say Crystal Slayy'z. Junior gets so mad. He's like, why do they keep saying Crystal Slayy'z? And it's like, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know why it shows, like, I have my own account, but I guess because my Gmail is linked to it, I guess. That's why for the school it comes up as Crystal Slayy'z. And Junior's like, dude, I don't want them saying. But then Serenity's pops up too. I don't know, it's so weird. You guys, this thing right here is amazing. I highly suggest it, and what I like about it is that it is super cheap. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's basically drugstore cheap. It's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg like expensive other stuff, but it's worth it. Anyways, you guys, I know that I had been saying that I was gonna drop a new palette, and I still am. It's the only thing is that I've been. Oh, your face is all black. Come and show them your nails. Look at her birthday nails, you guys. Let me wipe them down for her. What thing? Oh, okay. You tried it?
Just the shirt. I don't like the shirt.
You want it looser?
Yeah. But it fits. It's just, I don't like the fit of it.
Look at how pretty. them. I told them that I'm gonna start doing it like that.
My finger.
Do it, Titi. That's how we're gonna do it. Cause I posted the video and this guy went and put a video where it's like that. I'm like, the fuck? Well, how do you want me to pose my hands like this? Love them, Serenity. They're cute, right?
The way he does the pinky now makes my pinky look more crooked.
Should I do my foundation? What time is it? I'm gonna get off at 11 no matter what, you guys, because I don't want to go to bed late. I have to be up early because I've been taking Titi to school. And I'm tired. Which I don't mind taking her, but after school she has to ride the bus because I'm like, I'm not doing both. You could pick after school or the morning. It's just easier in the morning for me to take her because it gets my day started. And I'm up that early. And we've been leaving super early because we've been leaving at 6:30 in the morning and we get there like at 6:45.
I'm the only one.
Not really, because there's a bunch of other people. We can go a little bit later, but if we go a little bit later, the line will be crazy. I took Nate at 7, but the line is long. Those 15 minutes is literally a big, it makes a big difference, those 15 minutes, because the line will be backed up. They don't let you guys cross right there or what? Or do they get mad?
No, when it's that much later. If it's like early and there's
They don't care.
People, yeah. Because they wouldn't let Maddie cross today, and I was waiting for her, and then the bell rang, so I had to go.
What did they made her park or what?
No, they made her stay in the long line.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And I seen that when I was leaving. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. I seen the security guard standing at the teacher's parking lot, and I'm like, I bet you they don't let you guys do that.
Yeah, and what's it called? What was I gonna say?
Serenity got Spanish. She likes her Spanish class, huh, Titi?
Yeah, and if you're like in that line, but you get out and you don't make it to class, they send you to the thing still.
Tom, what it's called, what they send you to?
The storm cellar.
They send her to the storm cellar if she's late.
And then they give you a referral and you have to go to ISS the next day.
That's so stupid. I feel like by them doing that, they're just taking more school time from the kids. It's so pointless, but quién sabe, amiga.
Well, my Spanish teacher's so nice. One of the girls got sent to it, so she got him out of there.
Nate got sent yesterday or the day before, and he went to another teacher's class.
The day when he left, like, really later than us?
He went to another teacher's class. He was late by a few seconds, not even like a minute, a few seconds. And they still closed the door on his face. A few seconds, you guys, not even a minute.
That's what they did to this kid, and then he was knocking on the door and asked me if they could just let her in, and she's saying that she couldn't because the cameras were watching her and she can't let them in.
Really?
Yeah.
I did Frankie Rose concealer. Well, this is an eye primer, but I use it as a concealer because it's super creamy and I love how it highlights. This is in the shade Light Frankie Rose. I do have a code XO Crystal. And then I'm going to do my foundation on the top. So me and Titi have been watching Baddies, but we missed this past Sunday's, Titi, or you watched it without me. Anyways, but we both have two favorites. I traded one of my favorites, and tell them who your two favorites are.
I know. One is Scotty.
Scotty with the body.
I don't remember.
Yes, Rolly.
Oh yeah, Rolly.
Don't play, girl.
No, I don't remember. Rolly.
Mine was Biggie and Tommy. But then Biggie pissed me off because she being a little...
Crybaby.
Yes, llorona. Like, she be crying about everything and then tries to act all tough. Like, girl, just because your voice is deep don't mean you can act all tough shit and then cry later on. So I traded in, I gave Titi the opportunity to trade in one of her favorites for someone else, and no, she stayed loyal. I traded in Biggie for who?
Callie.
For Callie, Blueface's sister. I love her. I love her so much. If you guys don't watch it and you want something entertaining, that's entertaining.
And my least favorite is Gretchen.
Yeah, I don't really care for her too much. I guess I feel like Scotty likes to bully, or only wants to basically, like, she's more of the peaceful one. But I feel like whenever Natalie, like, tests her, like, girl, you need to fucking put your foot down or show out and get in a fight, I feel like she goes and picks on the most weakest girl in the whole thing because she don't know how to fight. She really don't know how to fight, Titi. I'm sorry, but you need to trade her in for another baddie. And she lied to you guys. She really was Team Natalie Nunn.
When?
Natalie.
The chin checker. I don't like it.
The chin checker. I'm joking, you guys. I love baddies. It's hilarious, right? Oh my god, why?
What happened?
Look at how fat it is. Don't push it hard. But look how it feels like it's full and it's completely empty.
It's because all the air, so that if you push it a little bit, it's gonna like squirt out.
Well, I don't want it to squirt out because look, it's all around the thing. I think it's from the heat. When I took it to the baseball,
Yeah.
all the heat went in it, like on it. Anyways, we didn't watch it. Did anybody watch it? She has another show that she's been watching, but I haven't. I don't know if I want to watch it. Like, I don't know if I'll actually get into it. What is it, Titi?
Love Island.
Love Island? On Netflix, Titi?
There's
Oh, no, huh?
There's a season that's on there, but not the one that I watched.
Okay. I've never watched it, but she wants me to watch it because she says that I'll like it. But Baddies is hilarious, bro. And I don't care what anybody says. Baddies is the remake, literally like the same fucking thing as Bad Girls Club. They could claim that it's not, but it is, bro. The only difference is that they're getting paid for their performances when they're getting the bag. That's the only difference. But because in Bad Girls Club, they went and partied. They went to the clubs and they partied and showed out. They did activities. They were always fighting in the house, but they didn't get paid. They got ripped off then.
You could open the can and see what you're...
Is this for your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, look at how fancy her handwriting is. Let me show them. I love her handwriting.
I was rushing, but...
She has the most prettiest handwriting. I wish she knew cursive. Don't you guys think it's crazy they don't teach them cursive? I think that's insane that they don't teach them cursive. Where is it?
The other side. And then you gotta... If you wanted to read the inside, you have to like flip it upside down. They printed it so weird.
Oh, the rules. This is just saying you're gonna act right.
And then it has like her information and stuff if you need to call her.
Look, if you need
Yeah, she was telling us.
tutoring.
And then Mondays or every day she could help in the morning at 6:45, and then only on Tuesdays and Thursdays she could help after school. But Mondays and Wednesdays and stuff, you could send her an email. You just can't go in.
What's the date? The 8th?
It's either the 8th or the 9th. Yeah, the 8th. The Spanish class is so easy. I finished before everyone else on the assignment we did.
That's good. So maybe you should go to a harder Spanish then.
They'll let me
Don't
do it
stay
next
in
year.
there just to get a passing grade because you're really not going to learn. It's better if you go
Well, I did learn some
to a
stuff
little
today,
bit
but
harder.
yesterday-
The harder it is, the more you're going to benefit from the Spanish class. She's like super excited about the Spanish class because she wants to learn Spanish.
It's my favorite class out of all of them. Only because I like the teacher and the word. Oh, why is it?
First. Is this pink or orange?
Like a neon pink.
That's more orange. That's orange, huh?
Are you doing the look or just no?
I want to do a look. I'm not gonna stay. Oh, look, this pink. This is from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. It's a loose powder. I have a code. I don't know if it still works, to be honest, because I haven't got NPR from them in over a year. So I don't know if the code still works, but if it does, it's XO Crystal. Damn, girl. This is neon pink. Are you going to bed? Are you gonna eat dinner?
I ate some.
Okay.
There was no more chicken, but I ate
There's a whole thing,
in the oven or what?
and the red the thing
Oh,
inside.
because I looked in the big pan. I don't know why. I was
No, it's on the. I covered it in like the cake pan. Good girl.
I'm gonna take a shower now.
Cake.
Love you.
Good night. Love you.
See you in the morning.
Okay. Get on my knees, everybody red. So this is, I think, is gonna be the closest color to my nails. Except I can't take off that little thingy. I can't believe they did that. If they sign anything now, I guess they are supposed to just draw. Oh my God, really? On Bad Girls Club? Damn, dude, like, I think they got ripped off big time. And I remember, like, when that show started, and it was that one, and the, what is it, Rock of Love? You guys remember Rock of Love? Because it's... Oh, I need to turn my whole brush off. I used to watch Bad Girls Club all the time, and then it kind of got a little boring after a while. I honestly don't even remember watching the one with Natalie Nunn in it, but I've seen like little snippets here and there of it, and I'm like, wasn't she used to act like she was all like fancy dancy? She didn't even act like how she acts now. Like now she acts like she's untouchable, like her shit literally don't stink. I feel like that's how she acts now. And how I feel will remain the same. Cause I'm not. So if you guys didn't know, these are the pigments, the loose pigment powders, the neons. When I first started doing makeup, these were really like popular at the time. So if you guys didn't know, these are basically these. Okay, so if you grab a little bit of this powder and you mix water with it, it converts into a liner, which is super cool. But yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Oh look, I have Star Party too. That's the same, huh? Yeah. Hi Cindy. Girl, you doing Halloween looks already? Dang. I wanted to start doing Halloween looks too, but I'm like, is it too soon for that? Hi Emily. So let me show you what I want to do. So this is what I was saying. I think it'll go with my nails. But she has like a whole mask. Look. See? It's like she has like a whole mask. And I could probably do it and just mix a little bit concealer with pink in it. Like a hot pink lippy. And I could actually do it. But I don't know if I really want to do that. I might just do just the hearts. Or should I do the whole thing? It's 11. I'm gonna stay a little bit longer, okay? Yeah, see, she has the whole thing across. Let me try something because I actually don't think I have pink pigments. Because I have these, but these are more like purples. Or maybe this, I could just lighten it up a little. It's like a primer. Maybe I could mix that a little bit with white. Let's try it. Hi, Denise. So I'm gonna grab this Morphe 00 concealer. And I'm just gonna mix a little bit of this. This is from my favorite makeup brand, P. Louise. This is the Mitchell eye primer. It's very creamy. So these are supposed to be like concealer. Oh yeah, look. I think that will work. Hey June, you going to bed? Yeah. Good night, love you.
Can I do this in the morning?
Boy, don't tell me, tell your dad. Because, go tell your dad. And that makes me so mad, you guys, because no, you can't do the dishes in the morning because then there's gonna be ants. Oh, that makes me so mad, but let's see. So this pink, I'm trying to match this pink to the pink she has on the eye. So do you guys think it matches? Not the actual highlight pink, but this pink she has right here. Because she has that on her entire eyelid. See? So does that... Sorry guys, because once I touch the... Does that match? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. So again, I'm just gonna mix these two and basically add it on my face, on my eyes, and then I'll decide if I actually want to put it on my whole eyelid. Like across like her. It's like a face mask, I guess. I don't know. But this works. If you don't have the color you need, work with what you got and make it work. So these colors, these cream colors from P. Louise, they're nice because you use them as an eye primer. And let's say you wanted this specific pink, but you want it to be super pigmented. So you would basically put this on there first. And then you would add powder shadow on top to set it. Or if you like the color of it, you just leave that color. And she doesn't have it all the way, but so it works. I just don't know if I want to do it all the way across. Should I just do it? Since you found my bed. And I'm just using white concealer. I started watching this new show on Netflix. I'm sure she used tape to get her lines straight. So I'm gonna try to make it as straight as I can. Try to. Do, do, do. And these two, you guys, you could actually use these for Halloween as well. And it goes a little bit underneath. What time is it? 11:30. I'm gonna get off for sure. For sure. The only reason is because if not, I'll stay on here forever. Sorry, guys. This song reminds me of my cruising days when I was freaking 13. Oh no. I started watching this show on Netflix. I really didn't want to do the whole freaking... Should I do it, you guys, or don't do it? On Netflix, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a fire station show. It's not like a reality TV one, it's an actual show. It seems pretty good. It starts off with the son's in prison and they let him, this guy's in prison, right? So they let him out to prove himself that he's changed his ways, like a program, like a rehab program kind of, for inmates. So they let him out or whatever, and then the story goes on, right? So he went to prison because he got in a car accident causing his blood sister to pass away. But nobody knows the reality of what really happened and why that happened. So then they tell him, okay, well, to be able to get parole and all this stuff, we gotta prove yourself, right? That you can act right and be around other people, be out in the community. So he becomes an inmate firefighter, and it's a really good show, you guys. It's like really interesting. The guy finds out where he's gonna be participating, and he doesn't want to do it because it's his actual hometown. And you don't, at the beginning, it's like you don't really know why he doesn't want to. He just says that he doesn't want to be there. He wants to go somewhere else. But they don't let him call his PO to switch him. So he ends up staying there. And then they have the first gig they get to do or whatever. And then the story comes out, like the other firefighters, this guy and this girl, he bumps into, happens to be his best friends. Because he did like a bunch of years in prison, I guess. So whenever he bumps into them, they're like all mad at him or whatever because of what he did or whatever. But again, they don't know the whole story. And I guess like his parents never went to visit him because he didn't allow visitors. He even changed his name and all this shit so they wouldn't be able to find him and stuff. So I'm gonna, basically le voy a tontear. Like I'm just gonna create my line as much as I can and then I'll go and I'll clean it up. It's hard with this brush because it's so, the little, see how they're sticking up right there? Anyways, he finds out, I guess, his best friend, the guy, was actually hooking up with this little sister. And the reason they got in a car accident was because for her birthday, they all went to celebrate her birthday, right, as a family. The brother, the sister, the mom, the dad, and the best friends, the guy and the other girl. And the brother hears his best friend and his sister kind of like arguing, and he's like, what's going on? And she's like, nothing. And then he's like, wait a minute, are you dating my friend? And then she's like, I was dating your friend. And then they leave, right? But nobody knows, like the parents, nobody knows that she's upset because it's her actual birthday that they're celebrating. So then they leave and he's all mad at her because he's like, dude, why are you dating my friend? Like, what the hell? You're my little sister. Why are you dating my friend? And then she's like, I was dating him, but he left me because he left me, and I think she left him. I believe she left him because he was cheating on her. And then she was crying all upset, and they're on their way home, right? And he's driving, and then she's like, let me out of the truck. She says, I want to go talk to him. I need to talk to him. And he's like, no, dude. So she takes off her belt, and whenever she takes off the belt, he's over here fighting with her like this, and then boom, this car comes, and he's like telling her, like, put on your fucking seatbelt. And nope, they get fucking hit, and she flies out the window, and she dies. And it's so sad because they blame him for the longest time. So all these years that he's been in prison, his best friend, the guy and the girl, they end up becoming firefighters. So now that he's participating in this program, that's how he runs into them, right? And nobody knows that in all reality, the chief of the fire station is his mom. So one day, after one of the first calls they get when he runs into them, they get stuck like in the middle of the fire, right? And again, the brother, remember, he's been in prison for years, and he's been mad at his friend because he knows the truth that in all reality, all this happened because he cheated on his sister, right? So he's gonna go confront him or whatever, and whenever he gets there, they're all stuck in the fucking fire. And they don't have, like, you know, I don't know what they're called, but you know those things like the fire blankets that they have to kind of cover under to make sure they don't burn, because like when the fire will basically go over them, and that saves their lives because they're stuck in the fire, right? So the best friend, the guy, he doesn't have his, and the other dude, he has no choice but to save that dude, his best friend's life. And then afterwards, he's like, they survive it or whatever. And I think the girl best friend's like, aren't you gonna thank him? And they're like shocked that he's even there because they didn't even know he got out of prison, right? He's technically not out of prison, but because he's in this program. And she's like, you need to thank him. He just saved your life. And he's like, I'm not gonna thank him. Like, for this whole time we thought he was dead. That's what the guy says, right? So then the dude turns around, the inmate turns around, and he fucking pops him a good one in the face. Right? Whatever. So the show gets good. After that, they go back to their, like, the fire engines. And then the boss of the other two firefighters comes to tell them, like, what the hell were you guys thinking? Like, how did you forget that? Like, you guys could have died out there. And then he's like, why do you have a black eye? Because he had a big old shiner right away, right? And the guy, then that's when I find out that the other guy, like the chief of those two firefighters, is his actual dad. So the inmate's mom and dad, they're both firefighters. And one of them runs his own team and the other one is the chief of all of them. The mom is, right? And then the mom ends up being sick. She has to get a kidney transplant. Like, she's really, really sick. She has 4-stage something. I don't know exactly what it is. So she convinces, because at this point, since he punched that guy in the face, technically they're supposed to send him back to the prison, right? And the mom goes and begs the guy that's taking care of her son, like, begs him, like, please don't send him back. Like, I haven't talked to my son in years and I really need him to be here. And then the guy's like, well, to be honest with you, he's been asking for a transfer this whole time. He doesn't want to be here. And the mom's like, no, please just keep him here. And then the guy's like, well, I can't keep him here if you don't want to. And plus, he already messed up. Like, he punched somebody in the face. And then the mom's like, you know, I never break the rules. I'm someone that would never break the rules or pull strings for anybody. Like, I follow all the rules. But she's like, I just need my son to be here because I'm sick. Like, I need him to be here. So then they end up keeping him there. And he don't want to be there. Like, he's all pissed off about being there because the dad, like, hates on him. I guess his dad basically told him that he was a disappointment and blames him for his daughter dying. But the dad doesn't even know about the best friend was the one he was dating him. And the fucked up part, you guys, is like this whole time that he was in prison, his actual dad was building a friendship with his best friend. Like, that's like his right hand man when they go and fight the fires, right? So later on in the show, the son's like, dude, that was supposed to be me. And the dad's all telling the best friend, like, he's jealous of you, that's why he hit you in the face. And the son, like, gets really mad and tells him, has he told you the truth? Has he told you what really happened? And he ends up telling the dad, like, my sister passed away being hurt while she was hurt. Like, he not physically hurt her, but mentally hurt her. Like, he broke her heart. And that's the reason why she took off her seatbelt, because she was trying to get out of the car to go talk to him, because he broke her heart. So then the dad gets all pissed off, and that's where I'm at now. Oh, you're watching it? Christina, do you know the name of it? Can you let the girls know what it's called? I don't know what it's called, but it's so good, you guys. Like, it might be like, girl, a firefighter show. It's actually really good. I like to watch, like, medical shows. Anything that is a good show, regardless, I'll watch it. Like, I give it a chance. The only thing that I can honestly say, oh, I look like Pink Power Ranger or a Ninja Turtle. It's kind of hard to make it straight, to be honest, when it comes to the middle part because of the arch of your nose, but I'm trying. I'm trying. But look, you guys, if you're looking for something to use for Halloween face paint, these work really good too. And they have a bunch of different colors. I watched it in a weekend. Really? Is it just one season or what? Or no, somebody just said they're on season 2. A metallic aluminum sheet to cover and save your body from the fire. The fire jumps over you. Yes, exactly. I just don't know what it's called. That's how he saves his best friend, and he's like all ungrateful, like fuck. And then he's like all intimidated by him because he's like this big old blonde, built freaking blonde dude, and he's dating, his best friend's dating this beautiful girl. She just won like a medal for the Olympics or something, but she don't want to do that anymore. She wants to be a firefighter, and the dad's like so against it. He didn't want her to do it, and she ends up becoming one. But she like starts talking to the inmate. They start talking and stuff, and you could tell that the best friend is intimidated by him. I don't know why. Don't tell me. But I don't know why I think that the inmate is gonna start dating his best friend's girl. I just get the vibes that they like each other. And obviously the vibes are there if her boyfriend is all intimidated. He's like, don't talk to her, don't call her. And then she gets all hurt when he's like, you know, like me and him are in good terms now. And that's crossing the line, you know, me talking to you. So I'm not gonna, out of respect for him, I'm not gonna do that. And she like, you could tell she got all hurt because... But it's a good show, you guys. Go watch it. Does that look somewhat straight? I'm gonna use like a makeup wipe to clean what I feel like isn't part of the... Does it look kind of straight? Angie, don't tell me, girl. Don't tell me. Tell me. Don't tell me. Tell me. Some of you are probably like, bitch, I'm going to tell you because you always ruin it for us. You tell us the whole show. It just gets better. Fire country. You're probably like, I'm going to tell you because you always tell us. I watched it on Netflix. The new season comes out in September or October. Oh, man. Oh, I also been watching that other one. I kind of got a little bored, too. The one with, you know, Christina Yang from the Doctor Show. The Gray something. There's another Netflix show with her in it. And at first it was pretty good, and then it got kind of dumb, so I stopped watching it. I liked the beginning, like the first, I think it was like the first season. Okay. Así me lo voy a dejar. And then I guess I'm gonna somehow create like a heart shape on my eyes with the powder. But at the same time, I'm gonna blend it out. A ver si me sale. the more I blink, you definitely gotta set it though, because the more you blink, I'm not gonna set it with powder or eyeshadow only because I'm gonna use eyeshadow to add it on there. So I'm gonna use this little detail brush and kind of create, I guess, the shape. Create like a stencil, and then I can start filling it in. Okay, now I can start kind of spreading it out. And then water activating liner, like this guy. And then you need another detail brush. Is that the only one that I have? Nope. I hate so much only having so many of these. I need like freaking a grip of these little detail brushes, because when you gotta switch colors. So water activating liner, but I use setting spray instead of water. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off and finish this on my own. Because I feel like I don't even really talk to you guys anyways. The only problem is with this, if it's too watery. Okay. So, little tip, if you have a lot of loose skin on your eyelid, which is normal, it's nothing to do with aging or anything like that. Some girls have hooded eyes, some girls don't have hooded eyes. When your liner's too watery, it will spread through the liquid will spread through the little cracks of your skin, the texture. So try to make sure that your liner isn't too wet when you spray it. And if it looks a little too wet, just dry it. I gotta cut the live. Hi, Steph. I love the nails. Thank you, girly. Good night, Nelly. Thank you. I'm trying to do a look to make it match my nails. Okay, so then on the inside, we're gonna make it a little dark. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of black. If I could find my other brush. There we go. So I'm gonna mix a little bit of black with I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker. White is a little hard to do too because you have to keep like going over it. You have to keep going over it so that way the white pops through. If not, that pink is gonna keep. Okay guys, I'm gonna hop off. So I will see you guys tomorrow and I'll post some pictures tomorrow. I need to finish. When I finish it. Let's see. So I gotta add another one in the inner corner right here. But I just want to see if it's gonna show with the lashes. If you could even see them. Okay, so I'm gonna add another one here. And then I'm gonna clean this pink, make it more straight. Que se vea más limpio. Okay guys, I'll see you guys mañana. I'll post a picture tomorrow. Oh my God, I gotta see how I'm gonna put it in the how it's gonna look. But I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys mañana. Bye.